It is a beautiful day in Ohio. This is my 2022.5 KTM 450 factory edition. I just want to do a quick video, just kind of running around in the field a little bit, just to get a feel. I know it's hard on a GoPro, but the way the engine mapping and the kind of the engine character, that's one of the biggest changes on this bike. Is I think as I mentioned in the other videos, when I had my 21.5 450 factory edition, I turned up the throttle response, put the aggressive throttle cam in, vented, airbox cover, 2-stroke air filter cage, and map, and myKTM app. I turned everything up, and I don't think it had as much kind of bark as this thing does in map 1. And I have traction control on now, so it's kind of the softest setting I could have. And I'll turn, if I can get it to work, quick shifter on. Like I said, I haven't been able to get quick shifter to work. There it goes. There it goes. Maybe it will work. But this is map 1. But it used to take more throttle input last year to get that kind of response. This year, you don't have to do as much throttle work. It just turns over quicker. But yet it still keeps pulling. Now, if we go to map 2, it wicks it up even more. It just gives you a little bit more of that instant roll on. Again, it's about throttle work and how much you have to turn the throttle. And I think that's one of the biggest things with this new engine. You're not turning it over, but it's still super linear. Super linear, and I think it's pretty. I thought it was, the myKTM app, you could dial the maps, but I don't know, these two maps feel pretty good to me. Be able to do what you want, because in theory you got 4, because map 1 and they turn traction control on, dials it down a little bit. Map 2 with traction control dials it down a little bit, and then map 2. So you could potentially have 4 maps or characters of the map. But that engine, this little 450 engine, it is so small and compact, but just that little bit of the turn of the throttle, it's still super controllable, so it doesn't upset you in the corners, and then you roll in and it just starts building power. It is fast. I really like what they did to it. Still relatively quiet, stock muffler. And I'll see if I think the Akrapovic slip-on is supposed to be available in July. I'll probably get one of those because they have spark arrestor and they're a little quieter. But man, 2 big thumbs up on this new 450 factory edition engine.